Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to play a game of how confused you are with Doordash. Where can I begin? Let's give you guys some examples. Now, you decided that you have a desire to go to Paris. So obviously you're going to book hotel, get the plane tickets, maybe a rental car, and you desire to go see Paris. Now, on the other hand, if you do not like Paris at all, would you book plane tickets and car rentals and hotels and all that to go there? No. You're only going to do something like that to a location that you desire to go. And the same thing applies, let's say, in your neighborhood. You desire today to go have a walk, or let's say to take a walk to the park. Some other days you do not desire to take a walk to the park. You want to go for a drive. You're going to force yourself to go take a walk at the park. You did not desire it at that day. Another day when you do desire it, it's going to happen. When you do not desire it, it's not going to happen. You're going to pick something else that you do desire for that moment. So what it breaks down to, and this whole thing comes down to, is that it's either you desire something or you do not. So Doordash, the whole thing with desirability. Show me an offer that it's not desirable. I'm waiting. At least one offer. Show me one offer. I don't care how many years went by. Show me at least one offer that it was not desirable by the customer. And it was placed without having the desire to place that order. I'm still waiting. I don't see any. You know why? Because they don't exist. Doordash is playing with your guys' heads, with your minds. Okay? They're playing with your sanity. They're playing around with your intelligence. There is no such thing. That should not be in there in the pay model to exist whatsoever. Okay? They put that in there to confuse everybody, to show that they're giving a lot more than what they're supposed to. And in reality, it's all shenanigans and BS. There is no such thing as an offer that it's not desirable. Okay? That means if it's not desirable, that means an offer like that does not exist. It's not there. So in order for an offer to be there, that means it was desired by the customer, and that's why they placed it, because they want it. If they don't want it, they're not going to order it. Plain as that. It's plain and simple. And on the other hand, the base pay, it's already predefined. It's a pay, but it's been redefined as what? As a base pay. It's already been defined of what that type of pay is. But Doordash is saying, what the breakdown of a base pay is. No, you can't go something that's already been defined of what the pay is and try to tell us, there's more to it. No, there is no more to it. Because with Grubhub, they gave you a base pay and then a separate mileage and time. The base pay was over here, and in the middle was the mileage, and then towards the end, it was the time equals total pay for that offer. For those who done Grubhub, you know what I'm talking about. And what Doordash is doing, they're only paying you a base pay. Okay? That's all you're getting. They can say whatever they want. What they're giving you is a base pay. And the breakdown that they say what the base pay is, it's wrong. You cannot break down a base pay. They're supposed to be separate. That stuff is an addition. The mileage and time and desirability, which desirability should not exist, but let's say it is, in their dimension where Doordash lives, it exists. That's supposed to be separate from the base pay. There you go. So if that's the case, when I made the video where I said that I go to the same customer, it's $8 no matter what, Customer can put a $2 tip or a $3 tip or a $4 tip or $5 tip. They'll adjust the base pay accordingly to the total amount of what that offer is of value. Nothing, the base pay is out the window. The base pay is out the window. It could either be a $4 base pay or a $5 base pay or a $2 base pay, according to what the customer is tipping. Until yesterday, I made the video where I said that I got a one offer with 2 customers going over 7 miles. The total pay was $2. What happened? What happened there? Can somebody explain that to me? How are you signing with this offer with 2 customers? Picking up from 2 locations and going to 2 locations to drop it off. Over 7 miles. Total pay is $2. We're seeing that the lower the tip is, the higher the base pay. How come the base pay now, with no tip whatsoever on both customers, you're paying a standard $2 pay and you're not raising it at all, and you expect miracles for somebody to pick up that offer and accept it? And you pushing drivers in with notifications constantly in the app, move your acceptance rate, get it higher, get it higher. How? How's that possible? With stuff like that. There's only 2 scenarios out of this. Either this is done intentionally, or Doordash has a broken pay system for these offers and a broken algorithm that does not know how the hell to pay for these offers. The whole system is broken, or they're doing it intentionally. Take your pick. Take your pick. You want to talk about confusion? And that's what Doordash is. Doordash is the king of confusion. Period. And the whole thing, the shenanigans with the desirability, you should remove that from the webpage. Put something else in there. Because you can break down the base pay and you can say, oh, it's 10 things, or it's 20 things. The pay is still the same. It's the same base pay. You can say, oh, it's broken down to this and that and that. You know what that is? That's all child's play. That's kid stuff. A lot of drivers are not buying it. We're not buying it. We're getting more base pay for 1 or 2 miles with some offers, and then 10 miles we get like $2. And then for 1 mile you give us a $6 base pay. And then for 10 miles we see a $2 base pay. At least the thing with the breakdown says mileage. Why is it $2? At least with the mileage. Why is it still for 10 miles? Why is it still $2? And obviously, the plus time, the 1 mile is going to be a lot faster done than a 10-mile delivery. How is that $2? There you go. They're paying you a base pay. That's all they're giving you. Forget about all the shenanigans they have on their website. They're giving you a base pay of whatever it is. There's no breakdown, guys. There's no breakdown. It's whatever they feel like this base pay is worth. That's it. They don't count nothing. It's all word games and playing with your sanity. They're playing with your intelligence. Amazing. And then they're trying to force drivers, sending them notifications constantly, raise your acceptance rate. Raise your acceptance rate. How, Doordash? How are we going to do that? With offers like that. When you're underpaying drivers with offers like that, how the hell these drivers expect to raise their acceptance rate? Where I get a ding from UbeReats for 2 customers for $15 for half the miles. Half the miles. Oh, UbeReats is a lot better. No, at least in my location, at least 50% of the offers are decent offers. The other 50 are shenanigans. But with Doordash, it's like 95% lately. It was a little bit better last year. This year, it's like 95% garbage so far. 95% garbage. compared to 50% with Uber Eats. And I'm not saying Uber Eats is the best app either. Like I said, 50%. The other 50 there, they will send you a $10 going 100 miles even with Uber Eats. We understand that. But at least you're going to get some decent offers here and there. DoorDash, 5%. 1 or 2 offers the whole day. Decent. And then the other ones, you are pretty much, you got your hands behind your back. It's like, I have no choice. But as far as decent offers, 1 or 2. And with Uber Eats, at least half the orders are decent. Half the orders are going to send you for that day, they're decent. And they're paying double and triple identical distance and how many customers with DoorDash. If you put those two together. There you go. If you guys know more, maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm missing something with this pay model. Maybe I'm missing something with this freaking desirability thing. Maybe you guys know more. You guys are free to leave it in the comments. And as far as the Gustav, he's constantly coming to my channel and trying to say that I always said get a W-2. Now, here's my message to you and anybody else who has the same answer. You telling me there's no shenanigans with the W-2s? There's no shenanigans with W-2s. The regular jobs out there. They don't have shenanigans. Only the gig economy has shenanigans, but not the W-2. Is that exactly what you're trying to tell me? Let's be real here. Let's be real and let's not play games here. Let's be real. They all got shenanigans. Unless you got your own business, other than that, everything is shenanigans. You don't own it, it's not yours. You're working for somebody else. Either be gig economy or W-2. You're not the owner of the business, you're going to see shenanigans no matter what side you're in. Unless you got your own business. Other than that, I don't want to hear it. You can get lucky with the gig economy company too. And you also can get lucky with a W-2 job, but there's no shenanigans. But there are a handful. That's it. It's not all 100%. It's only a handful. There's decent jobs and a handful, or even less than a handful, of gig apps. There you go. I'll leave it at that, and I'll catch you guys later.